Hi everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to add a FortiGate firewall in an if-ng community. So in order to install or upload a FortiGate image, we have to have a if community, VMware workstation, and of course image of FortiGate in your computer. So what we do first, we have to run our if community in VMware workstation. After running the if community, it will show us an IP address, the IP address of our if community. And in order to upload the FortiGate image in if community, we need the IP address and we need a FileZilla, because it's a FTP protocol, and in help of this FileZilla, we can access the directory of if. So as we see here is the IP address of our if community. What I have to do, I have to just call the FTP protocol in FileZilla to access the directory of if community or if-ng. So this is the IP address of our if community, and the default benutzer or the user is root, and the password is if. Just click on connect. So as you see now, I'm connected to my server, also if server. So the left column is our local computer, which is the directory of my own computer. In my computer, as you see that I have already downloaded the FortiGate image in my computer, which you see it is here in my firewall folder, and the right directory is the right side is the directory of our if community. So what I do, I just click on question mark and search for a folder named OPT, and then the unit lab and add-ons and the QEMU, because the format of this file is a QEMU format, and it's a drag and drop process. It means after we found our image, we just need to drag it to the if community directory. So it will take some time after dragging it, and after it's done, then you will see it will show us here that the application has been successfully transferred, and that's it. So now we have added FortiGate firewall in, because I have already copied or uploaded this file to my directory, so I don't want to repeat it, but it's just a drag and drop process. So we are done with FileZilla. So what we need in order to save the configuration, we have to run a command. It's CLI command, and so first we need to log into our if, and the default user is root and the password is if. Now I'm logged in to my if community. What I do is there is a command for saving this configuration. This is actually the command. Always when we want to add an image to if, we have to run this command. Otherwise it will make some problem or issues to run the image in if server. So I copy the command and I just put it in or paste it in my if community and enter. That's it. So we are done with if and FileZilla. The FortiGate image is now uploaded to if, and how to prove and check of if that is working properly, we just need to know the IP address of our if, which is 192.168.188.64. So I open a browser. So in my case, I open the Google Chrome, and here I type the IP address of my if, which was 64. So I just opened with another browser. So I just typed the IP address of my if 64. So after I type the IP address of if, it's asking me for the benutzer name, for the username and password. So in GUI format, in graphic interface, the username is admin and the password is if. So as you see now, I'm logged in to if server. So I can delete these nodes, and I show you how to add it from the beginning. So in order to add any image in Eve, we just need to click on node and search for the image. And our image is here 1.Fortigate. That's the version. Image version 6.2.3. We can increase the CPU, we can increase the RAM and the interfaces. By default it has 4, but it has 4 interfaces, but we can increase the interfaces to 8, 10 as you wish. No? So just click on save. So this is the image of FortiGate, and we need a network type. So if had management cloud 1 is my NAT and cloud 2 is my host. So I will connect my FortiGate with my management cloud, which is the network of my physical computer or my physical network. So I just select this and connect the FortiGate with port 1. So why port 1? Because port 1 is DHCP is automatically enabled in this port. It means it will automatically get an IP address from our management cloud. So just right hand click and start the FortiGate. And in order to open the CLI mode of FortiGate, there are many ways to open it. We can use it in SSH or Telnet. In my case, I have installed Open Secure or CRT. So as you see, it's the CLI mode of my FortiGate. I just need to enter. The FortiGate has been started and it's asking me for the username. So the default username is admin, and the password, it doesn't have a default password, but we have to re-enter. After re-entering, it will ask you for a new password. That means we can type any password. In my case, I have admin and admin. That's it. So now I'm logged in to my FortiGate. So as I mentioned before, that port 1 will automatically get an IP address from the cloud or from our network. So how to check? There are many ways to check the interface IP addresses. So now I use this diagnose IP address list. So this is my port 1 and this is the IP address. So I just copy the IP address from my port 1 and type it here. I think I just made some mistakes here, which is 125. So not HTTPS, we have to run a HTTP after we upload the license keys, then we can be able to open the browser with HTTPS. So now I need to take out this S and enter. So as you see, now I'm entered. It's asking me for the username of the FortiGate and the password. So the username is the admin and the password is admin. So this pop-up means perform the following steps to complete the setup of the FortiGate. So I don't need to set up it right now. So I choose for later. If I click on begin, so I can here give a name or a host name to my FortiGate. So I just type here FortiGate 1. Okay, so that's it. This is the name of my FortiGate, and this is the dashboard. So that's it, guys. I hope it helps you to download or upload the FortiGate image in your Eve, and soon I will come with new videos. So if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button.